I agreed to no slander and funny stuff, and to ask Suge Knight about his message to the kids.
And so, what is the special message you would like to send to the kids?
Like I said before when you first came in, if it's anytime it could be anything positive to help with the kids, well, if they can see from if it's my mistakes or the next person's mistakes, we don't have to make the same mistakes. I'm all open for it.
And what would you like to say to them about the mistakes?
About the mistakes that I wouldn't, you know, everybody makes mistakes. And you got in the media what's going on today for is a lot of kids saying they get their input off of rap music or rap artists or entertainment. I think some of that could be true, but most of it, I would like them to understand that basically all the artists who's involved, and if they get in trouble, these guys have record companies backing that will get them high-powered lawyers. If they have high-powered lawyers, 9 out of 10, they would never ever, you know, come to the penitentiary. But the guys in the inner city, if they get in trouble, they have what we call a public tender, a public offender, which is they're not gonna have the best.
And they go to prison.
And they go to prison for a long time.
So they shouldn't model themselves on rap stars with big lawyers.
No, they shouldn't. And besides that, you know, you have certain individuals who's artists, and they might get in trouble. They might do a few things, but they well-known names, and they informant for the police. They snitches.
Snoop Dogg.
And if they get in trouble, they're gonna get a free pass. Like if you hear about it, there's several artists that would never ever come to prison. No matter what they do, you hear about it getting caught, if it's firearms, getting caught with drugs, doing this, doing that.
Like who, you think?
Well, put it to you like this. When you look at it and you think about it, you see that you watch the news, you follow the people's trials, people's court cases, or you follow what you hear, word of mouth, what you hear about the streets, about the guy getting 25 years because he had $2 piece of crack cocaine on him, or a guy got 10 years because he had a firearm on him. Then you get a guy for, if it's not personal, so I don't want to make it seem like I'm slandering these guys' names, or if you hear about a lot of the artists, some of them used to be on death row, some on other labels, you might hear them getting caught with drugs, getting caught with a gun, stab somebody, do those type of crimes, they're not gonna come to prison. One of the reasons they're not gonna come
like Snoop?
Well, Snoop would never come. I mean, Snoop was on, you know, we beat a murder trial for him, but then he was on probation. Then he got caught with 2 ounces of marijuana. Then he got caught with guns. And each time it's nothing. They're not gonna violate him. Because for the street guys know what I'm talking about. There's no puzzle. I mean, if you get a guy that constantly getting in trouble and never gonna come to prison, that's because he's an informant. He's a rat, a snitch, you know. And they're more important to the police on the streets than in here, because they let them know what's going on. They might save their soul by telling on 3 or 4 or 5 other guys. You know, I'm from Compton, and a rat is the lowest you can go. A rat will do anything.
But you don't think Snoop was a rat?
I mean, I don't want to make Alice. I don't need to put nobody out there. Okay. If I do, that's like a form of telling. But for the street guys out there, they know. They know this guy never come to prison. They know the only way to stay out of prison is one way. And you look at it, I got 9 years. The judge said he watched the tape 25 times. He couldn't tell if I kicked or just broke it up. The victim said I didn't do nothing, but I still got 9 years. I know I was gonna have to pay a debt to society before it's coming to prison, because if you come from the inner city, you come from the ghetto, and you act up off that block, you'll come to prison sooner or later. If you don't come to prison, there's only a few things, you know, you gotta be working with the police.